I've just slapped my scarf on because I've just been out, and as you know, it's been hailstoning, sleeting and everything. And I walked to the shops just to get, I'll show you what I got in a minute. I just ran out because Finn's gone to his dad's, and I thought, it's not raining or anything, so I'll nip out before it starts again. And then coming out of Morrison's, it started again, but I had my big coat on anyway, but I've just come in and I'm cold, so I've just wrapped this round because I've just sat down to film. So made a quick brew and I just put my tea on. I think I'm having tonight the chicken nuggets from Aldi's, the meat-free ones are really nice, the corn. I like some springy veg rolls and a couple of chips to treat myself tonight. So yeah, I was just going to show you a couple of things and what I'm using for my crystal grid thing that I'm trying to learn about at the minute, but how I just do it for now. But I went to Aldi this morning, me and Finn and his nana, and I just saw this and thought, I know it's not a house plant, it's just in my house at the minute because I'll probably put it in the garden this weekend. It's a garden plant, but it's a climber as well. But it's this. I think they did some pinky ones and purple ones, but I want it to go over my fence. I just want my garden. I need to start doing it up over the next, I'd say a couple of years because my garden's big, but I want to start getting flowers in and different things. I don't know where the tag is, what's it called? Hybrid clematis, is it? Don't know if I'm saying it right. And it was $5.99, and I thought, well, I'm going to treat myself to some flowers. Oh, and I'll tell you about something else I've seen on YouTube or something, or Netflix or something that I want to watch. It looks really interesting. So I've got this. It's lovely. So I want that to go over my garden fence, and also pick these up because it's just a shake bake seed shaker, which is meaning you just rip this open, shake it on your wherever you're putting it, the seeds, rake it, water it, and then flowers. Says after the last frost. Apparently it was frosty this morning, but it's just a mixture of different flowers, poppies and things. But back in my conservatory, down the side of my conservatory window, there's like a bit of a trough there with nothing in it. So I thought, I got some compost that was 99p, multi-purpose compost from Aldi as well, 99p, and I thought, well, if I fill that up a bit more, because it's got a bit of dirt in it anyway, and put these up, they might grow up just to pretty that area up, because it's not really doing anything. They were $1.49, so I treated myself to them, and, oh, I did treat myself to something else. Hang on a minute, it's over there, I can see it. Now, I picked this up first, and then his nan was like, oh, have you seen this bird feeder? Because I wanted a bird feeder, but this thing was $7.99. It was glass, it was round. So I don't know if you've seen it, it's like round mosaic, and you can put the bird feed in the inside bit. It's like a wheel with a hole in it sort of thing, but it's mosaic, it's gorgeous, you hang it up. But I just thought, I wanted the flowers in this thing I've got, and this thing was $4.99. I thought, I can't get all of it because I'm on a bit of a budget, but I want to treat the garden to something because I want to have a boho party in summer. But so I'm sort of collecting little bits, but it was nice, and you could probably put a candle in it as well. But I thought, when I get a bird, because I keep going about what bird table feeder, I want a proper either cement table bird bath thing or something with different, not just one swingy thing. And I thought if I did put it near my fencing where it could hang off, it'd probably end up smashing. So I just thought, no, I'll get this. But I thought this, $4.99, it's massive. Let me take it was different colours, so I thought next time I go I might treat myself to another one. So I've got two, and I could hang these up. This big pink glass jar, and it's massive. And this was, I think these were $4.99, and this is pinky, a deep pink one. There's a purple one that I quite like, but I thought outside with the church candle in the middle, I just thought it'd look gorgeous, you know, because it says suitable for indoor or outdoor. I mean, I'd even have these inside, but I think they'd look lovely. I mean, I could have them inside, and then in summer I could take them out, you know, and know it's not damp outside, so they don't get wrecked. But But I love the colours. But yeah, I would have them inside actually. But then I'd take them out if we were having a bit of a party or something outside. So I just thought it was gorgeous. So I treat myself to that and the flowers. I'm not eating anything at the minute. And then I was laughing because this came through the door this morning. And I forgot that I ordered it, like, it might have been a month ago. Oh. When it come on, I was like, what's this piece of string? What is it? And I thought, oh my God. I ordered a hanging basket rope thing, you know, you put a plant pot in. Because remember, my mum had a, I can't say the word, when it's all roped together and plaited and everything. It was gorgeous. But I knew this was cheap and it was only £1 something. But I was like, where, how'd you get the thing in it? So just let me show you this. It's alright. I can put something in it. And I will do. And I thought I could have made that myself. I could actually make one myself. So I don't know why I bothered even buying it. But just pretend that's a plant pot. A candle holder. I could use it. I could put this in it and use it as a candle holder. But where's the... It's a bit tricky. And it's a bit naff. But I thought, oh, maybe I could put beads on it. I could take it apart and redo it up and put beads on it. There. So you put the thing in the middle and it hangs up. So I could put a little plant in it if I got a little. It's not bad. It was only £1 off, but I just thought it was going to be a bit bigger and a bit more. Don't know, but I will use it. But it just made me laugh. I'll probably put some beads on the end and pretty it up. You know me. I'll put something on it. So I got that came through the door today. My friend came around saying she got these now. I have seen in the craft stores, but she works in the works and there's been quite a few in if anyone likes them. And she said a woman was getting quite a lot, but they're like little gifts. What are they? Memory pockets, but I'd say more like, say I was selling jewellery and I put these in, like, you know, you put a little present in. Or you could put a memory thing in and put them in, like I could put them in the books when I start making some more books, because I made some journals the other day. I'm not liking them because I did something inside that I don't know. The paper that I used, it's too clumsy, I don't like it. So I'm just using them for my gratitude journals, not selling them. So I'll make some more when I can afford to get the card that I get, then I'll make some more up. Because yeah, I'm a bit time consuming. But she got me these, they're gorgeous. I can't remember. Is it Santoro? I don't know. These, if you've seen these little girls before, sort of things. I've seen these sort of ones before because they're really cute. The little pictures on. I've seen some like witchy ones. They're like little witches. These aren't witches, but I've seen the witchy ones. So I'll have to look out for the witchy ones because they do them in stationery and different things, and they're really cute. Like these little. They're just cute drawings. So there's different ones in there with different pictures in. Let me see. But I was like, oh, how much? And she said, oh, no, you can have them. You'll probably use them. They're really cute. This one. This is cute. That's good cute. But I will use them for something. If I have any ideas for something or something I'm making or cute. But these are in the works. If anyone's interested in these little... It's nice if you're giving, you know, you bought some jewellery or something, or you want them in a little gift box that are a bit different or something like that. I don't know. You've got a gift for someone. These cute little... Can't open this one. Cute little boxes. These ones are a bit darker colours. I love artwork like this. I think they're so cute. Because they don't have like a nose or a mouth. They have eyes, but, you know, they're still cute. The next one. This one reminds me of the Little Red Riding Hood because she's got a little cape on. I'm going to show you that one. Yeah. So if you are interested, they were from the works. What else have I just got? Oh, I've just bought myself another hair dye. I know it looks dark on here, but it's still got a bit of red in it. So I bought myself a rich dark brown. I was going to do tonight, but I can't be bothered. I'm going to do it tomorrow because I want it done before I go and get it cut on Saturday and get my hair cut. I'm only getting these bits trimmed because I do want to grow my hair in a bob to about here, with not a lot of lazy. So I've still got to keep growing it down. I've still got a bit to go, even though it's grown a lot, but it just needs shaping, like I said the other day. So I got that, and then I ran in Morrison's because Kelly, on looking at your Instagram today, I thought, oh my God, I forgot to get, you know, when I say, I always read these because I don't read the normal magazines because I can't be bothered with it all. And I thought, oh God, I must run out and get that, because I also noticed on yours, because I didn't know what was in this month, that it had a crystal book in it. Getting some crystals, and I've got a few, and it's start collecting them. And this was crystal, say prescriptions, the A to Z guide to over 1,200 symptoms and their healing crystals. So the symptom, and then probably the crystal that goes with that to help with your, you know, help to heal through the crystal. I did have a crystal book somewhere, but I don't know if it's got chucked away by accident or I just don't know where it is. And on this today, well not today, this is May's issue, is Unlock Amazing Intuition, How to Open Your Third Eye. Katie Piper, Angels Gave Me Their Strength to Go On. I've got a book that I've still not started to read. I've got to read it, you know, the confidence one. I will do. Boost Your Health with Palm Reading. Spiritual Space Clearing Got Me My Dream Home. Attract Cash with Your Astro Money Sign. Some other bits and bobs. But that's May's issue. And then you get the crystal book. And it is $4.99, but I'll treat myself to this because I enjoy it. There's a few other spiritual ones. Well, that's because also, let's move this out of the way. I was saying about crystal gridding the other day, and I've got to look into it, but I sort of knew about it, but I haven't got really a lot of crystals doing it with, because the ones that I've seen when you do a crystal grid, I don't know how to explain this, so I'll show you. I'll show you this. It's going to move about, even though I've done the thing for it anyway. But basically, you can get like a wooden crystal grid with. You don't have to use a grid, but just go and look it up, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I've just used this glass plate to put it on, because I decided to put it on my dining table because I don't want to put it in there in case it won't fit anyway, and Finn will touch it. He can't touch it if it's in the middle of the dining table, where I tend to do a lot of my crafting stuff, and if I'm working on something, I'll do it on the table. But how I've always done, like put a stone on top, is I've wrote something down. As they say, this one's a generator because it goes up back to the universe. And then you've got your this is a clear quartz, and then is it this quartz or citrine or clear quartz? I'd say, but the rough, you know, not the smoothed out. You know, for your north, south, east, and west points. And then people can have different stones, but because like there's 4 of them, and then you can cut in the quarters with different stones, depending on what you're doing the thing for. So if it's attracting money, it might be, I don't know what the green crystal, this is why I need to get learning and knowing my crystals, but you could have one there, and you might have something else on the side, and you can go around with quite a few different stones. You don't have to, and you don't have to cut in the quarters. You could have one here and something there, you know, corresponding to the work that you're doing. I haven't at the minute because I'd like to collect them, so I'll just have to get a few, lots of little different crystals, but like, let's say 4 of each, so just get the smaller ones so it's not going to be too expensive. So I can, and it's like meditating as well, because you're putting the stones down, you're thinking about the thing that it is that you want to materialise. And then how I saw a woman do it anyway, which is quite nice, and it's more of like a meditating, so you're concentrating on it, is she had a wand, and I've got one of these crystal quartz anyway, like that, and she sort of did it with, I'll have to find out the woman is to each stone. I've only got 4, but if you had different ones down here, you'd go, I think she went from, I don't know if she went from the outside or the inside, but it'd be like, me at the minute, only got 4, is like, think of the thing that it is in your head, there to back, there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. It's like you're picking up threads. As you're doing that, it's like you're concentrating, thinking, and go around a few times and think of like what it is. If you've got a lot of stones, you'll be doing quite a bit, and you could just go around once and it's just concentrating of that thing that you want to come in to materialisation, even if it's helping someone with health or something in your life. But the other thing I liked about it as well, so it's like you concentrate, because I always say when you're using things, it's visualisation, because you're using that to concentrate, you know. I sat and did mine last night when I was in bed and it was quiet, and it was nice because I was just sat there with the candles on. I did put a picture on Instagram and it was really relaxing, and I just did that, and it's just like you're thinking about what you're putting out there as you're doing that. So you could go around a couple of times if you find it quite relaxing, and if you've got more stones you'd be going around quite a bit because you have to go on each stone. And then I think it was, if I'm right, she said like you one bit you put that way, so it's sending the energies round. But the things that I wanted was some more of these, but the little, and they've got points on, I think I said the other day. So at the end of, if I had more crystals on that, like corresponding to what I was doing, different crystals, the one with a point on of this one would be at the end to finish it off. And like I said, if it's points, if the points are pointing out, that's why it's good to have the end ones with points on, because if they were pointing out, it's sending it out to that person or whatever that you want to send, you know, like good health to, or whatever it is that might be, other than if they're ill. But if it's like to you, or you're just sending good energy in the house and good vibes, you turn the points in, so it's sending it, it's keeping it in your home, if you know what I mean. And I think that's just really nice. I don't get if you know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. You can always go and look up crystal gridding. I can't remember who I watched, I'll have to find it. But that's how I've always just done it for a little bit, and I said I had one working on there the other day, and it worked when I got my money, you know, back. But that's just sat on my dining table, and as I collect more stones, I will put them on. It'd be something like, I'm not saying I haven't got, I'm just showing it. I'm not saying, you know, I'll do it with these because I haven't got, but say I had 4 each of these stones, and these meant something that I was doing the manifestation with, spell, wish, whatever you want to call it. I would, that's a tree, see, I can't remember, I'm going to have to get back into it, but say like I had, whatever this was, it could be to do with happiness, because I see that stone as a quite a happy stone anyway, because it's yellow like sunshine. But say you had, it could be smaller than this, one there, one there, one there, one there, so it's matching up, so it's like a pattern that you're making. I find that quite relaxing as well. And then I had 4 of these as well, and that meant something, and that might be there, and then you'd have one there, one there, and one there, and this one, that might go there, and then it, you know, it's a pattern, so it goes all the way around. And then I'd have the end one out, you know, pointing in or out. But that's why they need to be smaller anyway, because I want them to fit on here. But in the end, I probably will get myself a little grid, because some of them are beautiful. But you don't have to have one. You can do it on your table and just, you know, mark it all out and everything. But totally forget what I mean. But if you are looking into the sort of path I'm on, or crystals and different things, you will eventually come across it. If you haven't, you will do, or look into it, crystal gridding. But that's how I'm using mine at the minute, and it has worked. And I've got something working on there at the minute. I've probably moved it all about now, so I may have to do it again. But I did enjoy doing it last night, because even though mine's tiny and it didn't take much time, so I did it about 3 times because I've only got 4. I just found it very relaxing, because like I said, it's because you're concentrating on that thing and thinking about it in your head. But you will need, I think we say a crystal quartz, you know, one that's flat on the bottom that points up, because that's like your generator, up to the universe, sending it out, bringing it back down to either you, your family, or if you're sending it out to someone else. That's how I see it anyway. I don't care if people say, oh, this is wrong, this is wrong. It's got a vibe with you. So when I start doing my crystal grids, it's got to vibe with me, and that's how we'll do it. But yeah, so that's why I thought I'd get that book as well, because it'd be good if someone was, I probably need to do one for myself, all these aches and pains I'm having at the minute. But yeah, so I think that was it. Oh, and the only other thing is, I was showing my jewellery the other day, and I've got my little, did I have it on the other day? I can't remember. I've got my little moon choker on, and I've made some other earrings. I know I showed you some jewellery yesterday, but these are the moon, and these are the, see, when I've got my hair down, can you see the little ones peeking out? So this one's got a moon on it, and this one's got a sun, and they both got stars on. So I'll show you if you can see. Sun, moon, I think, because these are mine, but I think I've been making 4 more of these if anyone's interested in the UK. So if you are, go and look for Soul Creations by Janine. If you ever come across another one of mine where it says Handmade Jewellery by Janine, I don't go under that one anymore. It's Soul Creations, or even Boho, I don't go under that. I changed it to Soul Creations. If you're interested in any of the jewellery, but I like these because under my book they just peek out there. And obviously if you've got long hair, like I said before, you know, you're going to be able to see them anyway because they're quite long. Or like I said, if you've got long hair and you tuck your hair behind your ear, you're going to have this. But I quite like the long ones because earrings can get lost in your hair a lot if they're small, can't they? So yeah, so that was it for Witchy Ways today. And I'll be with you tomorrow with Positive Wednesday, and I can't even remember what I'm talking about. But I will be showing you the results of Dr. Emoto's rice experiment, positive, you know, and negative thoughts. And then I'll be chucking them because it's gone rancid and I can't keep it in my kitchen anymore. I'm sure there's something else I was going to say. But yeah, I'm going to go and get my tea now, and I shall see you tomorrow with, I'm sure I'll find something to talk about. Oh, and I've just found a new thing to watch. I'm quite chuffed. Oh, I watched The Butcher's Wife last night. I loved it. I was crying at the end because I'm just a soppy git, and it was a bit like a love story, and it reminded me of myself looking for my soulmate. Me split apart. That is the cutest thing I've ever heard. Someone calling a soulmate split apart. One day I will find my split apart. I loved it. I need to own that film on DVD now because if I really like someone, I like to own it. No, it sounds daft, as in a DVD. I need to own it. And tonight, I think I'm going to start watching. First Dates is on, so I'm going to have to watch that. But I'm going to watch tonight one of them. Is it Iron Fist? I saw something about it and I thought, that looks good. I'm going to watch it. So I'm going to watch Iron Fist. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be. Bye.